Further updates from the region. On the other hand, Israel's Strategic Affairs Minister Ron Dermer has met senior Qatari officials in Paris to discuss a possible ceasefire and hostage deal in Gaza. According to Israel's Channel 12, Dermer stressed that any agreement must include the release of all remaining hostages held by Hamas. The meeting comes as mediators push a new 60-day ceasefire proposal, which Hamas has already accepted. But Prime Minister Netanyahu has so far resisted, saying Israel's goal remains the defeat of Hamas. Talks are ongoing under mounting international pressure to stop the fighting, with Israel preparing for an expanded military operation in Gaza City. Rabinder, your thoughts on how these negotiations, after once again a ceasefire that broke and fell apart in March. We have so far seen the release of one hostage. Hamas is now saying that it will release half with a 60-day pause in the fighting. Israel hesitant to accept. Your thoughts on Israel's approach in these negotiations?
You know, one can draw a parallel between what Putin and Trump were doing in Alaska or the situation on Ukraine. It's a classic chicken and egg situation. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? What should come first? The ceasefire, immediate stopping of all guns and violence, and then the peace formulas arrangements worked out. Or first the peace formula arrangements worked out and then a ceasefire. So that's the catch there. You want immediate ceasefire, but then Israel says, I want this, etc. Now, one really hopes. It seems that talks are getting serious, but it also seems that both sides are digging in harder. I mean, for Hamas to be talking like this, that we'll do this, the ceasefire terms are not okay with us. Hamas, that means is stretching it out. That means Hamas is, it's holding its own fort in some ways. So therefore, a ceasefire may not be possible soon because it seems there is no overwhelming advantage and power that Israel has over Hamas. If Israel had the military and all that, overwhelming, this thing that Hamas knew that, okay, I just cannot go on anymore, I'm totally cornered. There has to come to a point at that situation that Hamas would say, okay, I come to the table, I agree to your terms. But it seems Hamas is not doing that. That means they are still in the fight. And that's a problem.
Yes, Rabinder, do stay with us once again. We now move over to the related development, but